Hello everyone, I'm back from the dead. 2 days I was in a very bad condition because I ate sweets from ISKCON temple and I got food poisoning. But now I'm back, and all this time, for maybe a month now, I would have in my mind this idea of making an OBE concise course, and it just wouldn't go away. So I knew I had to act on it because it means it's coming from my higher self and I'm supposed to do it. And I was wondering how this would relate to what I'm doing, which is about raising vibration, helping people to raise their frequency so that their life changes and becomes much easier. And recently I understood, obviously, learning to astral project raises your vibration, because then you lose the fear of death, because you understand there is no such thing as real death. You understand that you're an immortal soul, so all the basic fears go away, thus greatly lightening your vibration. Such experiences get you in touch with the greater part of you, the non-physical part of you, which is unique and lovable and beautiful. So you learn to really love yourself and appreciate yourself and understand how unique and special you are. Astral travels also allow us to get in a more conscious communication with our guides, which is again serves to raise our vibration, because we understand that we are very much loved and cared for, and we have amazing spirits helping us in our physical existence. Another amazing benefit of astral travel is that it allows us to get in touch face to face with our current beliefs and change them if we don't like what we see. And another relatively new development is that through traveling in the astral, we are able to access our soul blueprint and therefore change the path that we are on if we don't like it. So we come into this life with certain contracts and certain defined paths, which is called destiny, but we have evolved enough now as a collective to be able to actually change even our destinies, which was never the case before. That's why in the past astrology was very certain what would happen, but now it's no longer the same. So this is a huge power that we have. Knowing this and being able to tweak our life path is extremely empowering and raises our vibration. So here are the some of the topics that are covered in my 1 hour concise out-of-body experiences guide. So this particular course that I've already created is called a concise OBE course to shift your frequency. OBE meaning out-of-body experiences, and it covers many topics, some of which I will mention here. It deals about how our guides communicate with us in the astral so that you don't miss their guidance. It explains how to deal with the non-physical entities that you find around you when you are trying to astral project, when it's about to happen. How through astral travel you can understand that your personality is not you, but it's only a construct used in this current life, and why this knowledge is so empowering. In the course, I explain how to gain more and more lucidity in your waking life so that it carries over into your dream life. I mentioned the best lucidity techniques that worked for me and which are likely to work for you too, with clear examples. I explain why reality checks sometimes fail and how to avoid this mistake. I explain how long it usually takes for people to learn astral projection. I mentioned the most powerful sound to easily astral project, how to create the best circumstances that lead to astral projection, how to gain universal energy for more stable and frequent projections. I explained some things that might prevent you from astral projecting, some spirit tricks that sometimes prevent people from leaving their astral bodies. I mentioned 2 ways to travel out of your physical body, via your astral body as well as your mental body. In the past, mental body projection was only available for masters such as Buddha, Jesus, and some yogis, and people had to go through death-like initiations where they would almost lose their lives in order to learn these techniques. But now these techniques are available in our collective, and it's a waste not to use this amazing ability. I explain differences between astral and mental body projections. I explain why sometimes people keep trying, but are unable to astral project. How to progress in your astral journeys. What causes people to tune out of astral worlds, to lose touch with them and wake up back in their physical bodies. How to stay longer in astral worlds. How to be able to go back to the place in the astral which you liked. What to do if you encounter negative entities in the astral. What to do if you fear to astral project. Why some people are unable to enter into the real astral and are kept in the testing ground. And so sometimes you hear people saying, oh, I astral project every time, but I'm bored of it. They are not entering real astral worlds. I explain your creative capacities in the astral, how to remember your astral journeys, when is it dangerous to astral project, how you can check now whether your astral journeys will be happy or scary, how to meet highly developed spirits in the astral, why sometimes you meet no one in the astral. I explain something about your contracts related to the astral world. I answer the question whether food impacts astral projection. I also talk about astral sex because it's part of the astral experience and it's important to discuss it. Why sometimes you're prevented from future astral projections when you learn to astral project. How to heal yourself in the astral realm. How to preview in the astral what's about to manifest in your physical life and how to change it in case you don't like what you see. How can people predict the future whilst being in the astral, and many more topics. So basically it's a 1-hour guide, but it's very concise. So I talk about just the most essential things in brief so that there is no confusion and you can start your astral journeys as soon as possible. So again, it's a 1-hour long video. It will be available as an unlisted video on YouTube. The cost of it will be $49 for people not belonging to my inner circle. It will be available for 7 days after its release, and after 7 days it will be included in the inner circle and it will be available only for inner circle members. After the order, you will get an email with an unlisted YouTube video link. So you will be able to watch the unlisted video on YouTube, but in case you wish to download it, there are websites which you can use to do so, such as Safe From. So this is pretty much it about the course that I'm about to release. I will probably release it tomorrow or the day after, so be on the lookout for it in case you want to raise your frequency more through learning to astral project.